Hey guys, this is Spartan117gw, and today I'm going to be talking about my MultiCam black loadout. This is a really cool loadout, really geared for CQB or just really quickly running around like game pod or some kind of mount town like that. Without further ado, let's get on to the gear. Alright, so starting off with the rifle right here, this is actually the C410 ERG. This is the new ERG that's coming out from PTS very soon. As you can see, it has the 10-inch Centurion Arms C4 rail. This is a really cool rail because it more or less kind of keeps that mil-spec look. The Centurion Arms rail was actually designed by a guy who was in the SEAL teams, hence Centurion Arms. On here, I have the Battlecomp 51.0. I like this because it kind of combines my two favorite muzzle devices, the Battlecomp and the 51T, because it has the new threads for a quick detach suppressor. I also have the enhanced polymer backup iron sights here. These are really nice, quick iron sights. They're very affordable. I like having some kind of front sight post on my gun because it provides a very good reference point. I also have my SRS replica. What I like about this is that the viewing through the optic is very, very wide. Sure, it's a little bit bigger, but for me, I like it because it just changes things up. Everyone's got T1s. This is a little bit different, and it's really cool. Also have the EPS on here. This is the enhanced polymer stock. This battery stock is fantastic because you could put some huge batteries in here. Really keeps the gun going. And actually balances out a little bit of the weight because ERG, and this configuration is a little front heavy. Got my stubby vertical grip. I kind of keep the same grip pattern on all my guns. I use the light as basically as a leverage point, but also it keeps it in the perfect spot so I can actually actuate the light itself. The stubby grip has really nice texture so that when your hands get a little sweaty, even with gloves, you get a really good bite. And same goes with the compact grip here. Magazine of choice, of course, is the PTS Enhanced Polymer Magazine. A lot of really cool features, specifically the follower is orange, so you can tell when you're empty, you can tell when you're full. I actually remove the brass that comes with the magazine so I can actually tell how many rounds I have in mid-game. And the feeding and functionality and the fitment is superior with a lot of guns, especially, of course, in PTS guns. ERG is super reliable, super robust. They're practically tanks. In the new rear-wired configuration, they're even better than they were before, and the new upgraded motor is absolutely fantastic. This thing's got a really ridiculous rate of fire. And this one shoots about 400 FPS, so for a 10-inch package, you actually can really reach out and touch someone, and you can pretty much destroy in close quarters. Alright, starting from head to toe, I have the M-Tech helmet here, which is a carbon fiber flux helmet. What's really great is it's super light. When it comes to helmets, M-Tech has found a way to make a helmet that's comfortable, but is practically so light you wouldn't think it was a real steel helmet. In fact, their ballistic helmets are almost, if not about the same weight as a lot of bump helmets out there. But this is a really cool configuration. I've kept everything very low profile. It's got a black helmet cover. I've got my Oakley Assault goggles on here. This is the new goggles, and what's really cool is these goggles use the same lens as the standard iPro. So you have one ecosystem of iPro that uses the same ballistic lenses. You can change them out, and you don't have to buy different sets of lenses. And as you can see, I have it velcroed into the helmet cover in the back. This one's really cool because this one actually has a built-in counterweight pouch. There's a counterweight pouch built into the helmet cover, so it keeps everything more or less low profile and tucked into the helmet. Suspension system is really cool, and the pads are absolutely fantastic. Moving on to the plate carrier, this is actually the Armatus Gen 2. So easy way to tell is that it has Molly on the backside. This actually has a prototype panel on here. This was one that I acquired during the original release of the first gen Armatus, but I like it because it's really quick and easy to throw your mag pouches on here. I might switch this out for an upcoming panel that LBX is coming out with, but the Armatus is a very nice, lightweight, modular carrier that's pretty affordable. It gives you a lot of options, a lot of flexibility, and it's a very clean plate carrier. That's what I like about it. It's very easy to configure. The quick change panels makes it fantastic. You can just configure it for pistols, for rifles, this, that, and the other. A lot of different ways you can set it up. The uniform is a Samapo, basically it's a Cry replica, but it uses the authentic MultiCam black material, so everything looks exactly as it should. Really nice cut. I think the second gen cut's a lot better. It fits the body in a much more natural way. It's not Asian fit, it's a more regular fit is what I look for, even though I'm Asian, but it has a very good fit, and I really like the quality. Belt-wise, I'm running an Aries gear belt. It's the same belt I use for my Jurassic World loadout, but it's a rigid belt. If I need to run extra mags or anything else on there, it's a really good belt just to support a few extra pieces of gear or pieces of kit. When it comes to the actual setup, I have 3 mags on the front. I've kind of abandoned the whole 6 mag front side just to slim down the profile. Usually I'll carry a couple other support items here, whether I have a pouch here for grenades or an extra mag, and sometimes I'll run a reverse mag pouch on the belt just for an extra reload source. I really don't run leg rigs anymore because for the speed, just having your legs freed up makes a whole lot of movement. And as you can see, this kit is very slick, very straight to the point. There really is nothing else you don't need for like a 30-minute airsoft game, something like that. So this will really allow me to run around like HSP or Tech City, take on the bad guys, and then get back to the staging area without any problem. If you really want though, what's cool is that the vest has that swappable panel. So if you do have a panel that has support equipment like an aid bag or a bigger extended hydration pouch, you can really configure this setup on the fly and be back out in the field and just ready to go, no problem. So overall, the loadout is really, really cool. I like the MultiCam black look. It's going to be really great for CQB, and it has a very authoritative kind of appearance. I think that's why MultiCam black is so cool. So thank you guys for watching. This was my loadout video. Make sure you guys subscribe to Airsoft Megastore, and be sure to follow Spartan117gw on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Without further ado, I'll see you guys on the battle.